Where are we?
Checking coordinate impact data.
We have asked you to give up your family, your childhood, your future.
Cortana,
I'm sorry. It's the crash. I'm fine.
something was wrong even before we left the Dawn.
Chief? Really? I'm fine.
Cortana,
I was put into service 8 years ago.
8 years.
AIs deteriorate after 7, Chief.
Halsey,
Chief.
we need to find Halsey.
Chief, please.
She made you. She can fix you.
I won't recover from rampancy, Chief.
If we can just get back to Earth and find Halsey, she can fix this.
Don't make a girl a promise you can't keep. We need to move.
Hello everybody and welcome to the second mission of my Halo 4 Legendary Walkthrough Guide. This is Requiem. The skulls we use for this mission are going to be iron because this is a no-deaths run. And we also have I Would Have Been Your Daddy and Cowbell on, as well as Grunt Birthday Party, because you know what, those guys deserve a little bit of a party once we shoot them in their faces. Now, moving on with the mission, we basically are just going to start out by running all the way over to go grab a Warthog. It's really just going to be us run, and then jump up melee, doing that little like speed running trick to make sure that we have that infinite sprint going on. And really, it's just going to be just us kind of just like what we did with Dawn. We just want to spend this entire first part just getting to the action. And kind of got stuck on this rock here on accident. But once you get to this point, you're going to toss that frag right there. Which our goal is to flip the Warthog enough where we can just hop right on into it. That's a little speedrunner trick that I observed when I was watching Naked E live. So if you want to check that out as well, like that's if you want to get a little speedrunning going. But for the sake of this video, I just did it because you know what, that seemed pretty cool. Like, you know, I don't know, like. I didn't want to have to hit the B button. So I traded it for the left trigger, which would be I don't know, whatever. But kind of like what we did for the first mission, we're just kind of trying to get to the action, just cruising in this Warthog. I really like how Halo 4 looks and feels. I don't know. I never understood the Halo 4's hate. I still don't. I understand 5s. I understand the anger about Infinite as of right now, but as of July 2022, but I really don't understand Halo 4's. I never have. I mean the multiplayer maybe, but I've never understood the campaign hate. But that's besides the point. That's a video for a whole that's an entirely different video subject, which I'll get into eventually, but let's get these walkthrough guides finished first. But once you make it out into this wide open expanse, you are going to head directly to the right. The reason why we do this is because we want to use that beam rifle that we just got shot at by to go clear out that basically where those where the turret is. So we take out those 3 grunts plus that jackal, and then we take out that jackal sniper, making sure that we are aware of the 2 grunts that are still alive from the far left. We make sure we pick up that beam rifle, and then we're going to take that beam rifle and we're going to take out the jackal sniper, as well as you saw me take out the elite that was also on the turret, as well as any grunts that we see as well. Once we run out of ammo, it looks like we had a little jackal here coming up behind us trying to be a little sneaky snack, but it's okay because we're going to take out, oh, we look like we missed that one, but we were going to try to take out this jackal here. We did get the stun, but unfortunately, there we go, that's where we get that shot off, and we are able to move on. We're going to make sure we pick up a carbine as well as a plasma pistol, trading out our magnum as well as our empty beam rifle, because you want to make sure that you use all your beam rifle before you move on to the next area. Going to make sure that we get out of the Warthog over here. There's going to be an elite here to your right. You're going to make sure you have your plasma pistol ready to overcharge, and then you knock him out. Once you move on past him, you're going to make sure that you have your carbine out as well, because there are 3 grunts here. You're going to make sure that you prioritize one of the grunts here who has a fuel rod cannon. Make sure you take him out first, because otherwise you're going to be dealing with him for a little bit, because he kind of is annoying. There's going to be a jackal usually waiting up there on the top left there. Make sure you take him out on that rock, as well as this elite. He just charges down the middle. Make sure that you always are prepared with your plasma pistol, as well as the grunts coming from the center, from the left, and from the right. There's also a jackal sniper there down the middle, so make sure that you keep your eye out for him too. Jackals here in the center, jackals here, enemies here on the right. You're going to make sure that you prioritize this elite. And then afterwards, it's just open season on these grunts. Make sure that you always look out for those grenade indicators so you can take out those grunts. Moving on, making sure that we don't have any more grunts here bothering us. We have 2 jackals here, one jackal major, one jackal minor. And then we're going to head up doing this nice little like speedrun trick that I also observed in Naked Eli when he was hanging out with Pro Ace. And that helps us skip going all the way up and around, and then we can just take out that elite zealot with the plasma pistol, basically with the noob combo. Now, once we pick up the active camouflage, we just wait for this door to open, and then it's just a. I think that's pretty much the only enemies that we have to deal with for the rest of. Basically for the next few moments, because we're going to be running up to do a cutscene, and we get a little bit of fun here. Now, accidentally threw a frag. You don't want to do that, but I mean, hey, it was what it was. I kind of like was looking at my phone, I think, and I panicked. I was like, oh wait a minute, I'm also trying to run a mission. But regardless, pick up a fresh plasma pistol. This is the point in time where you are able to go grab things that you need. But once you do that, just head over, activate the button, and then you got yourself a cutscene.
It's a localized site cartographer. Okay. In service of Forerunner Shield World, designate Requiem.
Requiem. At least we know where we are now.
Let's see if it can tell us what the Covenant are so interested in.
Alright, now that we're done with that cutscene, you're going to immediately take it to the right over here. You can choose the left, but I choose the right here because what we end up doing is we use that carbine crate that we just went to before the cutscene, and we're going to make sure we use that as like our anchor point. We're always going to make sure that we return to it. That way we can always make sure we have some ammo. But once we activate the light bridge, we're going to activate the core, which will help us complete one of the 2 mission objectives, and then we're going to head back towards where we entered this room from, ignoring the enemies that are coming out because we don't want to aggro them yet per se. We just want to go around, make sure everything's all good over here, and then this is where we start to take out these enemies. There's going to be a few grunts as well as a few jackals, as well as there's one elite. You're going to make sure that you take him out in a few with your plasma pistol with your noob combo, making sure that we get that nice crispy noob combo shot, making sure that you always wait for that reticle to turn red before you use your plasma pistol overcharge shot. Once we mop up those last few grunts, we're going to look for the second elite. He was just over here chilling in that corner, which is really, really weird. I've never seen him in that corner. As you saw, to my surprise, I was like, wait a minute, what the heck is he doing in there? But as I said, we're using this area as our anchor, making sure we grab our carbine as well as that fresh plasma pistol. Activating the light bridge over here to complete the second half of the mission objective. And then we'll have quite a few enemies to basically mop up, and then we got the second half of that same cutscene. So now we got jackals here. We're going to make sure that we prioritize those jackals as well as that jackal marksman on the very far side, making sure that we grab more ammo so we're always prepared before we move out. Making sure that we trying to take out these jackals, but I luckily got a really cool stick on one of the jackals diving, and I wasn't expecting that. But once I got that, I was able to look for these elites here. I'm looking at my motion tracker, always making sure that these enemies don't come out of nowhere. Making sure we use our active camo, because active camo is actually extraordinarily helpful in this section of the mission, as well as in the future sections as well. So making sure that we're always using any armor ability. Now, unfortunately here, I did sort of get to a point where I was like always panicking, because I was like, dude, I just want to make sure I get this noob combo shot going on. And eventually I did. I got one of them right there. And then right here, I didn't realize how little plasma pistol ammo I had, so I charged it up. I was ready for the shot on target, but unfortunately I missed it. So right here, making sure that we picked up a new plasma pistol, and I used it to take out this elite right here. Now that that's done, we are back to the cutscene, and I will see you guys on the other side.
The Cartographer keeps acting like the transmission is coming from everywhere on the planet at once. It doesn't want to triangulate Infinity's signal. Oh, wait. I got it.
That can't be right. Scan again.
We've already passed through one layer of the planet's surface. It's not crazy to think that someone else made it deeper inside than we did.
You mean the planet's hollow?
Let me see if I can figure out a way to reach these coordinates that doesn't involve us digging a really big hole. There's a terminus on the far side of the complex. We can portal to the planet's core from there.
What?
I don't know.
If we have a shot at getting you back to Infinity, we're taking it.
Okay.
Alright, now that we're back, we're just going to keep on going with this mission as we are, full steam ahead. We're going to open this door up, and on the other side is there going to be a gigantic, basically path of enemies that we just need to go through. So clearing out those that jackal as well as those 3 grunts, we're going to make sure that we try to take out this grunt here on the turret so we can keep moving forward. There's going to be one more grunt. I can't believe I missed him, and I can't believe he missed his grenade on me. But either way, we just want to make sure that we are ready for these guys over here on the left, and then we're going to be making sure we look out for that other grunt, not jackal, on the turret of that phantom. Moving on, we do ignore that battle rifle. Do not pick it up. There's going to be plenty of carbine ammo, not enough battle rifle, so just make sure that you are aware to keep your carbine. Making sure that we take out that elite first, as usual. Making sure we use our frags to take out jackals, grunts, and any other fleshy enemies without shields. And then we're going to keep moving forward to take out... we're trying to see if we can take out these grunts here that are going to be coming up here. Got 2 grunts moving up. Come on, get that headshot. Get that headshot. That elite kind of getting a little antsy, but it's going to be okay. Let's get getting behind cover. We're just going to get our noob combo out. But a jackal surprised me. Instead, we're going to be moving up a little bit more, trying to take out that grunt on the turret. Nice one-shot headshot. Easy peasy. And now we're just going to be trying to take out this elite over here on the left here. He's our last remaining enemy that we really have to worry about. Making sure we pick up this plasma pistol, get the noob combo shot off, and then we're going to take out this jackal sniper here on the other side of this little like chasm, I guess. It's more like a gap, but whatever. Now there's going to be a elite right here. We're going to make sure we get that nice crispy noob combo shot off of him. That was really, really lucky. And then we're just going to make sure that, as usual, as we always have done, we want to make sure we have enough ammo and we prepare ourselves and we set ourselves up for success every single time we move on from a certain area. We always want to make sure we have our noob combo at the most efficient it can be, which means we always have full ammo on our precision weapon and we always have a plasma pistol with the most amount of charge we could possibly find. Now, once we get this Banshee, we are going to fuel rod shot that elite right there, and then we're just gonna gun it to this door. And then once we get in, we just want to try to hug to the left, making sure that we use our active camo to make sure that the enemies do not shoot at us. Now, this is the final area in this mission. All we have to do here is mop up these enemies here up in the front, making sure we use our frag again against any unshielded enemies, making sure we take out the jackal sniper here on the left and on the right. First one on the right, making sure I didn't see the one on the left, but I did see a few grunts. There's that jackal sniper. I think there was an enemy inside of that shade turret, but unfortunately I didn't see any. Or wait a minute, there might be one in there, but the goal here is to really just try to EMP that that ghost right here, and that's really what a good portion of the time we're sitting here wasting is. We just want to make sure that we are able to hijack this ghost from this grunt. Trying to see if we can take out that jackal while we're at it. Trying to see if we can shoot this this grunt out of his ghost. But at a certain point, we just kind of have to say, screw it. I only had a little bit more plasma pistol left. I had my active camo ready, EMP'd that ghost, and then I was able to successfully hijack the ghost from him. So try, if you get to a point where you're just trying to like play a game of chicken with the ghost, just remember you have your active camo. Just remember to move slow, that way you aren't a target, and then just EMP them once you get close enough, and it should work out fine. Now, as you saw there, I did pick up that rocket launcher a little earlier, but now we're just trying to mop up a few of these enemies here down in the center, and I'm really making sure that I am aware of this of that ghost, as well as this elite here. This elite kind of got all stupid with me, so might as well try to get all stupid with him. He got inside the shade turret, which was really stupid because he's stuck in the animation. So I got the advantage here. But this jackal here really didn't surprise me by how many shots he took, but it was mostly because he was behind cover. So regardless, moving up, we're going to trade out our carbine for this beam rifle, making sure we are looking for this grunt here on the ghost there. Once we take him out, we're going to be looking for any other enemies we could find, and then we're going to just keep pushing up, trying to make sure that there's no more on the other side of this area. Taking out the elite first with our beam rifle, and then mopping up the grunt entourage as well. Unfortunately, ran out of ammo there. Just got a nice, he got a nice shot off that EMP, but it's okay because there's going to be another beam rifle here on the left. But I don't think we were able to successfully take this guy out, so we're just going to like walk up to him. But thankfully, it was a jackal marksman, by the way, that was sitting here on the left side. So we were just able to get another carbine, making our lives significantly easier. And thank God we were not dealing with the jackal sniper, because that probably would have meant our death at this point in time in the run. But keeping on going. We got several grunts over here. Once we get up this ramp, we're going to make sure we try to stick one of them. That way we can get them all stunned once we get that nice looking kill. And then at this point, we're just going to be playing like basically the advantage of that elite, which is he was just charging us. So we're just going to toss a grenade on him, as you saw, and then we just finish him off with our precision weapon. Looking to the left here, which is the path we are meant to take. Taking out that grunt, taking out the jackal, making sure we're focused on any elites that are coming out over here on the left, which is the one right there, as you saw there. Finishing off any other enemies here. He was being a little spicy with that storm rifle, so we're gonna fall on down and make sure that we have our active camo on. That way we can recharge our shield successfully, and once we get back into cover, we'll deactivate it. Still moving on through relatively quickly, trying to make sure that we are looking for this elite here. We are going to pull off a nice little noob rocket launcher combo, and unfortunately I had to spend one of my rocket launcher shots. And the reason why we use the rocket launcher, by the way, is because there are a pair of hunters up here on the final, like basically the final plateau that you deal with once you get before you get inside. But once we get to that, we'll get to it. But right up here, you're really looking up for that jackal sniper that I took out at the very end there. Once you take him out, you're gonna pick up his beam rifle, take out the elites here that just got dropped off by that phantom, making sure that you are keeping your venting, like making sure that you are being aware that to not vent, like you saw there, your beam rifle. And then once we are able to pick up our carbine, we're just going to make sure we pick that up again, because I don't want to risk the chance of messing up the shot there. We're going to weapon juggle our noob combo over here to this elite here. There's one more elite. We're going to noob combo him, and we're going to pick up the carbine. Once I find it, there it is. I'm going to pick up the carbine, get a nice looking headshot down, and then once we do that, it's really just about using our rocket launcher to take out the two hunters here. Now, 2 rockets isn't enough to take out a hunter. We're going to be making sure we use our sticky grenades. There is also a crate of fuel rod ammo, so fuel rod cannons, so you are definitely going to want to use that when you take out the second one, if you were able to successfully kill that other one that you saw me do just a little earlier. Making sure we pick up a fuel rod cannon as you saw, and then we just use that to mop up the last hunter, and that pretty much is it. It only takes 2 full salvos from your fuel rod cannon to be able to kill a hunter, and then they basically fall over, and it's pretty much GG at that point. Now, again, at this point, we're basically all done with the mission. There's no more combat that you have to worry about. All we have to do is run up over to this elevator, and that's basically it for Requiem. Now, I do hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, please leave a like down below. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, of course, always leave a comment down below. And even if you don't really have much to say, feel free to leave any kind of any comment that you want. That way we can engage the algorithm. That way these videos start to make more of an impact. As usual, guys, if you guys did already like and you already had a comment, please consider subscribing and also hitting that little bell icon. That is really, really appreciated. And that's pretty much it for me today, guys. I will see you guys next time for Forerunner. Thank you guys for watching.
According to the cathedral, this terminus is just one node of a larger transit grid that spans the entire planet.
What?
When I tried to access the outlet closest to Infinity's transmissions, the system responded with this.
What is it?
That's the kicker. It's the Forerunner symbol for Reclaimer.
Humanity. That's got to be Infinity. Can you get us to those coordinates?
Let me try to open a portal.
Cortana.
I'm picking up unknown energy signatures.
Where?
This can't be right.
Set a waypoint out of the tower. Cortana?
How did... Quick! Into the portal! Chief!